Hello everyone, this is DrewTubeDude, more commonly known to friends, family, close loved ones as Drew. Today we are going to be starting a solo expert combined balance and thorium ranger playthrough. I'm going to be using exclusively guns in this playthrough. We've got here Reynold the Ranger. He's going to be our champion for this particular run. I'm going to get things started off. Objective for this episode is pretty simple. I want to get mining, I want to get underground, and if I can get deep enough, I want to find the ancient biome. Because in most recent update, the ancient biome now has ancient rubble. By update, I mean dev update. This isn't available to the public just yet. More on that later. But that will allow me to achieve ore and gems at a much quicker rate than I'd normally be able to mining. So that's the plan, at least. For starters, I'm going to try not to die to slimes. I need to get some stone, get some wood. I'm going to get an heirloom rifle cracking right away. It's going to be the first gun I want to get my hands on. I've had a look, as I haven't played thorium in quite some time. So I'm not entirely sure what they've got going. It's been quite a while, I don't remember a whole lot. But we're going to make do. We're going to get started with an intimidating heirloom rifle. What's that going to get me? Velocity and knockback. Good early game. Forget, does this give me anything? You think it's say 1 defense? For how iconic of an item this is to thorium? Like, really? Kind of baffling. Either way. Suppose we can have that show on him. Pop the purple slime. I'm going to need some help here, guide. That's right. You got it. Alright. Stone acquired. Wood acquired. I can need a bit more, actually. But yeah, so I'm going to get some stone going. We're going to make some birdshot, because in the mod, that is the easiest way to acquire ammunition. It's a pretty basic ammo type. Has pretty low base damage, comparatively to, say, musket balls. However, it gives you a split shot. So it breaks up your bullets when you fire it. And that should be useful to our cause right here. Only 3 range damage. Pretty pathetic by all standards, but you get a burst effect. You will note, though, that your range is pretty sad, and obviously it's a large burst, so you're not going to get crazy damage output, but multiple chances for crits, and that's something I want to work with, since thorium has some opportunities for me to get mini crits. I think is a really cool mechanic they've implemented, and I want to use that in conjunction with some of the mod mechanics I've got going on my own mod, Balance mod. See if we can't get things moving. Now that I got a bit of kill power, I just want some gel, grab some torches, grab a bit more wood, get underground ASAP, grab some gear. My first priority underground, I want to get an emerald ring. In the thorium mod, the emerald ring is going to give me a +1 flat to range damage. If I can pair that up with some crits and some other effects for some other later armor sets, I think that should work nicely with a lot of the shotguns and things I want to play around with the balance mod. I do have a lot of the UI stuff turned off for the thorium, as I'm not going to be playing healer or bard for this run, not going to be touching any of it. But if that's something you guys want to see, by all means, I can do that in the future. I will have the damage reduction up, though, because that's nice and will pertain to some of the armors I intend to get. Hoping for a cave early on would be nice. And speak of the devil, there's a cave. Get more wood before we delve down. I mean, I've got plenty. Who am I kidding? Should be good, though. Alright. Torches. Next on my agenda. I don't use smart cursor nearly enough. I think I'm going to try to make a habit of using it more this run. You can actually see when we're in the dark. 2 chests right away. What is this? Rambling flute? Oh. Well, some sort of bard weapon. I'm gonna be leaving that be for now. But yeah, I think my big thing is I want a lot of shotguns. I like shotguns. I think they're fun. I think paired with the birdshot and later in hard mode when I can get access to buckshot, I think that will be very fun to use. It does a lot of damage, very up close. I want this to be a very up close and personal kind of run here. Might as well grab ore. I don't know what kind of weapons thorium has early for ranger. I've got the wiki up on my other monitor here in case I need to look anything up during the run to help me out, because I don't want to be bumbling around while we're trying to record content, of course. Ow. Also be key to not die here, ideally. The best part about the rifle is that it gives me a bit of range with the birdshot, even still. Good velocity, and it has that 10% crit chance, which is obviously going to be doing me a lot better than the base 4 that I'm going to be with. Alright. Whoop. That's not what I meant to do. Either way, we're going to just get digging. We're going to get moving downward. If I don't find anything here, I'll head back up real quick, throat, and we'll see what's cracking down here. Might as well take a night owl. Nothing much here. I will take some glow sticks, though. That will be helpful for further exploration. That is, unless the jellyfish is going to just... Hold up. I've got a plan here. If I get in the water, our friend here will come say hello. Yep. There we go. Show me the money. Got the money. 4. Alright. Up and out. Anything down here? There is. Off to a good start. Too shabby. Unfortunately, I shouldn't run out of ammo while I'm down here, considering the fact that you can just craft birdshot whenever. Cheap and easy. Maybe not the best, but can actually be quite effective if paired with the right weapons. Key to birdshot being effective is you want high damage weapons. It's not going to be nearly as good with something like the mini shark, because it's going to be pretty pathetic range, pretty pathetic damage output, because you're not cranking up that base damage very much. Wasn't so dark. My own fault. First chest, we'll grab copper. A copper pistol would not hurt to have. Decent fire rate, definitely going to be serving me better than the rifle. Now, I am curious, as I haven't played thorium in a while. It says this is a material. Quick mod breakdown for this run. Mjolnir. Sheesh. True damage. We've got balance, we've got thorium. I do know we have boss checklist active. I'm going to be using that pretty actively to try to maintain boss progression, as I don't know all the thorium bosses very well, like really much at all. We also have boss health bar for that nice view into throwing knives. Kind of cool. Not really what I want, but I'll take it. What else do we have going on? We have WeaponOut Lite, which you probably already noticed. It allows you to carry on your weapon. I don't use WeaponOut base, rather, because it adds a lot of items and things that I'm not really thinking are pivotal to this run. So I just use Lite. It's a nice aesthetic. I like it. Keeps the game feeling fresh. Either way, this house wasn't particularly helpful. I can always check up here. Nope, nothing. Let me just... can make web cover chest. Thing. What else can I craft? I can make an anvil already. I have iron. I think I'll hold off on that for now, and then I'll make a yeah, I'll make an anvil later. I will take this workbench though. I didn't take mine with me for whatever reason. Okay. Making our way ever downward. It would be good to know, though, if you guys want to see me play other games on the channel. I mean, it doesn't all have to be Balance Mod. I have the power. Had to say so. It is my YouTube channel, as it is. So it can be, you know, pertaining to Balance Mod in respects. It doesn't always have to be spot on. Really what this game's got me thinking of is Starbound. I haven't played Starbound in a while, and that's a game I love, honestly. Just exploring underground. It's a really pretty game. More of a laid-back playthrough, that's for sure. I mean, like, the main quest line doesn't have a whole lot going for it. It's a lot of just mining and building, hanging out. I love the soundtrack, though. Probably one of my favorite soundtracks by far. Alright. Go. Easy. Looks like we're getting close to desert. on the left here. I will have to be careful, as I don't know if thorium adds anything to the desert underground. We did, however, find a flipper. It will be helpful to me here. 1% movement speed. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. If I could put rope down. Ah, that'll do. Alright. Alright. Do I want to go into the desert? Not particularly. Will we have to go into the desert? Probably. That's looking like it. We stand a pretty good chance to get some loot in here. Hopefully some chests, some more ore. And of course, the one thing I was afraid of. Tomb crawlers. Already found its way to me. That's rather unfortunate. We're going to cut our losses. We're going to push right instead in hopes that we can find a better cave with more loot to be had. Hopefully one that goes deeper. Also, it is night. Do a bit of inventory sortation. Alright, well. That'll do for now, I suppose. My workbench. Doesn't matter too much. And although it is dark, I do think we can still get some more work done. And we're only, what, 10 minutes in? 11 minutes? That's not too bad. The fact that you're still here honestly shows some serious patience. As we all know, I am not exactly the pinnacle of content creation. Oh, I thought that was a bush. It's just the side of a tree. You'd think for how long I've played this game, I'd know what the side of a tree looks like. You know, there's a zombie down there. I'm not letting him take me by surprise. No thank you. Ooh, shackle. 4. Let's rope out of here. Alright, more zombies. Should be easy pickings for the rifle. Their defense, though, they're pretty chunky, like I said. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but we're making do, alright? So we can get some musket balls going. Fortunately, the candle is a little bit less defense. We do plenty of knockback, for sure. Something almost makes me wish the rifle was automatic. I have the power to do so, but I'm not going to. Gotta preserve the original aesthetic of it. Alright, let's just get out of here. I don't need to spend all day fighting zombies. I need to find a cave. Got to find a cave. Reynolds Rap here is gonna get us to victory. First boss on our list is Acreon. We're gonna be taking him down before King Slime and the Thunderbird, which is one I'm familiar with, even though I'm sure it looks much different than it did. What is it, like 2-3 years since I've played this mod? Really been too long, honestly. For how long I spent developing my own mod, I really didn't spend a whole lot of time playing around with others. I guess to that end, I like to think that the content I created was fairly original, because I didn't really take a whole lot of inspiration from other mods at the time, but same means I just might have made the same stuff as them unknowingly. Either way, we've got appears to be a stack of sand. I'm going to expertly dodge the stack of sand, snag us a precise aglet, make our way into what is hopefully a cave. I say hopefully because I'm not entirely sure if it is or not. No, it's not. That's rather unfortunate. Also, didn't we have desert on the right? So we have desert on the right, but also the left. Yeah. Well, if my calculations are correct, that would imply that the desert on this side is not a underground desert. Rather, it's just a normal surface desert. Also meaning I should theoretically be able to get through it at night. Say that, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Also, the zombie's scaring me. I'm gonna just... There. Nice and easy. Yep, just mining sand. Really don't have much else to say on the matter. Oh, and it's a sandstorm. I just saw an angry tumbler on the top right on my screen. I'm gonna close my mini map here. I'm gonna try to make a staircase here. Okay. That is 3 angry tumblers. I don't like that. I need to get stuck on that spot there. grenades, actually. I could make use of that. I'm gonna wait till they pile up here, as these are technically ranged weapons. No, they're throwing. Yeah, well, I have them. I might as well use them. I need a clear path. Alright. Anything else I can just randomly throw at them? I mean, I suppose I'll check these knives while I'm here. These give off light? Oh, they do. Yeah, might as well use them. I have them. As far as I'm concerned, throwing is becoming Ranger come 1.4. There's a change for the mod that I made. I decided to scrap a lot of my throwing content. Just splice some of it into Ranger. Remove the rest, at least for now. Might make a resurgence, but now. Thorium made the choice, I think, to make a lot of new mechanics for something, and that's not the something I really had the time to invest in. I preferred to put a lot of time into Scavenger, which is my class. I'll probably be doing a Scavenger run on the YouTube at some point in time. I'm not rushed to get it done immediately, mostly because I do want this fallen star. Mostly because I did a Scavenger run prior to releasing the whatever the last update was. I think it was 1.2.5 for the Balance mod. And after doing a full Scavenger run immediately, I'm, not exactly keen on just doing it again. There's plenty of content, there's different things you can do with it, but, like I said, not keen on very repetitive run. Don't want to burn myself out that quick. Either way, I think before we end the episode, which, it's not time for quite yet, I do want to at least get a elevator started, because by the looks of it, going to the right and left is going to be tricky with the weapons we have. We're not going to stand much chance of finding a decent cave, especially not at night. So I'm going to just dig straight down, which is exactly what you wouldn't do if this was Minecraft, but fortunately for me it's not. And we can just get on with our lives. Fortunately the guide is providing some motivational support. A biter? Must be thorium enemies. Take it? They're sure as hell not mine. Well, they seem to take decent damage, fortunately. Is that blood? What is blood? I do remember that. I know I can use this to make some sort of blood moon summoning something or other. Something like that. I wonder what else it's good for. Maybe an accessory? Maybe a weapon? Feels like a check. Got recipe browser going. Healer, 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 healer. A lot of healer stuff made out of blood. Oh yeah, I can make a blood moon medallion. That would actually be not that hard. Soulstone, don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Alright. That's fine. Well and good. Alright, let's get digging. Right after we kill this wax spirit. I don't think it's actually important to me that I kill this, but extra wax for torches never hurts, I suppose. Alright. Let's get digging. It's quite peaceful. Currently, when I'm recording this, it's pretty dark out. It's been hot, though. Recording in Cali. It's been warm and burning. In California, we have this thing where it's summer, and then it's burning season, where instead of it just being hot, it's hot and also smoky and hazy, which is not fun. It's dry. It's really dry. Well, it'll hit consistent, over 100 degrees Fahrenheit pretty much every day. So you stay inside and hope your AC works. Unfortunately for us, the AC in my room particularly is not great. And my fan is fairly pathetic. So, I've got it running right now, but it only does so much for me. Oh, well, look at that. I did find a cave. Oh, I guess we'll have something to show for ourselves after all. Get ourselves digging down a bit. Clear out some of this silver. Not tungsten, but we'll make do. Once we get to the ancient, if we can get to the ancient, I think it would be very beneficial to us. I actually don't need to equip this. Everything else I have is... Actually, I'll wear this over the radar. Radar doesn't have a mod. Alright, well, we did find ourselves a semblance of a cave, sorta, kinda. Yeah, well, I suppose once we get back, I'll end this episode here. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back shortly. We'll keep exploring this cave, keep our elevator going, and see what we can get done. Adios. Signing out.